And I should be live now. So I just needed to set up a few things before going live. It does say that I'm live, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm live. Okay, so let's see. This is just the default this is just the default Swift UI template for macOS. So I just need to. I'm only capturing the Xcode window. Let me. Should I capture the terminal window also? I probably should, but there's some private info there. So until I figure out how to handle that, I'm just gonna continue using the Xcode window only for now. Okay. So let's make a mkdir home deck kit. Home deck kit. Swift init. Unable to invoke command. No file or directory. Okay. Isn't that a Swift init clean? DigitalOcean, let's see. Decline all. Okay. How to make a Swift package. Swift package. Creating standalone Swift package with Xcode, bundling resources with localize, distribute, develop a Swift package in tandem with an app. Yeah, that's what I need. Creating a standalone Swift. Add the Swift package to. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to new group and call it home deck kit, just like that. And what you are going to have is a Swift file that I'm going to call home deck. Actually, let me rename you. Oh, I could do that. New group. Okay. Swift deck kit. And you're going to have a new file that I'll call Swift deck. A Swift deck is going to. Are you part of a? What are you part of? You're part of home deck. Okay, that's fine for now. Later down the line, I'll make a package that's with description. That's not now though. Right. So you're going to have a struct called. Actually, yeah, we're going to have a struct called Swift deck. And SwiftDeck is going to have a static. Is it void or int? I don't remember. Admin. Let me jump to definition. What do you have? Body, main actor init. That's not what I need. I need to know extension there. static func main that doesn't return anything, and it's a main actor. I actually don't care about actors. So app is a protocol, and protocol has a okay. Yes, protocols with that, and you are going to have absolutely nothing. Right. What else is a Swift deck going to have? Let's make an extension for Swift deck. I actually don't care about what thread it's running on, so I'm not going to have it on like, what's it called? I'm not going to have it run on what's it called? Like main thread? Like I'm not going to, I don't need this because that only says that this function is going to run on the main thread, and because we just want to do like in and out stuff, I don't need that. But I do. What I do need is, I don't need this. I don't think I need this at all, to be quite honest, but let's see. I'm gonna make a new file. It's a Swift file. I'm gonna call it home deck. Right. You are going to have a struct called home deck. And you are going to be a main, right? And you are conforming to SwiftDeck, which is a protocol. This is akin to if you have like a AVAX. Thank you for joining the stream. Very much appreciate it. So this is akin to like other languages has like protocols and interfaces. In C# they're called interfaces. Java calls them interfaces too. Same with Rust. In C++, it would be a class with virtual functions. Like, it's a common strategy. The add main just tells the system that the main function will be in this struct, kind of like how Java does it and how C# did it back in the days. We are using the SwiftDeck's main function. So to begin with, let's just print it works, right? And then it exits. That's all I need right now. But let's see. Yeah, it works. Cool. What I then need is for some way to register functions. Yeah. Okay. So how do we do it in so we use like the app architecture of like Swift UI. This is done with the body that returns some scene. Is this how we want to do it? I don't think it is. I think what we want is to have like almost like vapor property wrappers. Yeah. So if I vapor.codes, let's see. I need the GitHub. Actually, get started should suffice. Get started. Because I may need vapor down the line. Install Hello World. Yeah. Install OpenSwift package. Hello World. Yeah, that's absolutely not what I need. Vapor codes. How do you... okay, so if I go into the templates repository, there should be a template bear, template fluent progress. Yeah, I'm just going to nick a link from here. I'm sorry you can't see, but I'm doing stuff on my iPad. How do I add a package? Add package. Okay. Oh, maybe I already have... oh, I do already have it. Like, yeah. APNS, I don't need that. Oh. APNS, I don't need that. Async kit, not that either. Auth, no. Console kit, no. Core, no. Crypto, no. Database kit, no. Fluent, no. HTTP. It's probably in reality what I need, but I'm not gonna use that. JWT, no, leave, no. That. WebSocket kit would probably suffice, but I'm gonna use Vapor problem. To the best of my knowledge, they are building stuff, but yeah, okay, so add package. And in a bit, I'm going to build, like, once this is done fetching and stuff like that, I'm probably going to open it up, compile the documents. So let me open the chat again. Oh, they use Swift collections and Swift numerics and stuff like that. That's interesting. I'm not against it. It's certainly interesting. That's for sure. Swift lock. Okay. Choose package products for Vapor. I'm only going for Vapor and then for home. Yes. All right. Yeah, there it is. WebSocket kit. That's not what I'm gonna use. Okay. So how do you compile documentations? There it is. Control Shift Command D. Yeah. Building. And while we are at it, I think the Fluent, like the wrappers I wanted, is part of Fluent, and I didn't get that down, and I'm not going to. In reality, I should only have like WebSocket kit, but yeah, I'm not going to learn that. Not yet, at least. Oh, my computer is severely lacking. My CPU is maxing out all 8 cores. Holy. And that's a good thing. That just means that the compiler uses everything it can. Like, I'm not against that. Okay. I'm going for Fluent kit. It has some... right, see. Now we have like documentation for everything, including async kit, atomics, like everything. This is good. I like this. Okay, sources. Gwen was the last person to... I think it is under model. Fields. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so fields is a protocol. It looks like has input, fields, path. fields, key, input, output fields. A lot of stuff here. But it's not what I needed. Maybe I should ask Gwen how to do this. She's usually super cool. Okay, model. I need property wrapper. Where is it? Extension model. Model is a protocol of any model. It has an associated type ID value, which has to be codable. I don't need that. Maybe under schema? No. Man, it's been so long since I last looked at this code base. Any model. Don't you have an extension? Like eager load, model plus CRUD, fields, model alias. Model alias has to be it. All right, then dynamic member lookup takes a key path for field. Okay. Subscript field and alias field. Wow, field.model is model. Oh wow. Okay. This is quite complicated, I have to say. This is not what I need. Okay. So I'm just going for this, right? What I need is, what is an absolute requirement? What is an absolute requirement for app? That is, body has to be a scene, and body is a scene builder. Okay. And init is also a requirement, but it is, to the best of my knowledge, it's like included like somewhere else. Like there is a default implementation for init. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Yes. So Streamdeck will require an init. Again, this doesn't need to be main actor. And in the extension, I'm going to provide the init. Just like that. Okay. What else do... Oh, self.init isn't called on all paths returning from initializer. What? There we go. Self.init isn't called on all paths returned from initializer. What does that mean? You should probably throw a custom error in card statement instead of returning also. Huh? Can I do... Is it done self.init? Just like that? Isn't that recursive? Jump to definition. That's that. Default implement init in Swift. Yeah, this is getting hairy. Like, this should be this. Default implement protocol init Swift. Right? Default init in protocol. Okay. Init, public init, self init. I get initializer must be declared public because it matches a requirement in public protocol, my protocol. If I remove access control public before final, it works. But why? Is there any way I can let the protocol handle the init? I thought all members of protocols are implicitly public by default. More strange is that a different init that can only be found in the extension is public by default. Public init. As you can see, the new init is actually public. I expect my normal init should be public as well. Why is this not the case? My class is supposed to conform to a given even my class is public, but how would my class conform to my protocol if my class were public, but its init not visible from the other module? It would conform to my protocol signature successor and at the same time no visible init. Since my class default initializer is internal, the protocol does not conform to the protocol. The protocol does not conform to the, if no public init, it's what the I don't understand this. Okay, let's see. Hello, Bansi. Thank you for thank you for joining the stream. Very much appreciate it. Print initialized, just like that. Okay. I'm going to call self in just like that, and it should be this. Let's see. Result of initializer unused. That's okay. I only need to test. Building. Let's see, is this running Rosetta? It's not. Okay, nice. Do. Build succeeded, it works, but it doesn't call initialized. Deck, let's get this over here. Shouldn't it though? Well, text string capital S is a get and a set, just like that. Expected get a set in without the. Okay, I'm going to do this. This self dot text equals initialized, just like that. I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to let val equals, and then val print val dot text, just like that. Okay. Let's see if it works. Build failed. Oh, does not conform. Why does it does not conform? Right. Okay. Build successful. Succeeded. Great. Which project are you working on? I am making a I'm making a Streamdeck extension. And this one is so that I can control my lights in my home with my Streamdeck. Yeah. Keeps loading. Was quit. Do I then just do like this? Self-use before, init in protocol extension. How does that work? How to define initializer in protocol extension? As you can see, that doesn't work under these circumstances because when compiling, one has to make sure that all properties are initialized before using the struct, enum, or class. You can make another initializer as a requirement so the compiler knows that all properties are initialized. Okay. Now you can provide default implementations. Okay, so if I make init text string, just like that. Okay. If I then, as of Xcode, blah blah, it works with structs as expected, but not with classes, since if they're not final, the init will in the protocol. Okay, another workaround in depth without. Okay. Init, yes. And you take and you call init. Okay. And if I then say text, has to be a string. Let me open the chat again. I mean, I've seen worse use of a Stream Deck. What's wrong with using a Stream Deck to control the lights in the home? Come on. It's not bad. Okay. And then I call init, and then I call self.text equals text. Just like that. And then text is initialized, just like that. Okay. And I'm gonna stop the code, and I'm gonna start it again. Build failed. The does not conform. Okay. But I have to provide a default initializer, otherwise it won't conform. But how does Swift UI do it then? Jump to definition. It's right there. Jump to callers. None. Extension, like, initializes and runs the app. If you proceed, your Swift UI app conforms. Attribute the system calls conforms main method. It's just odd. It's so I don't have to open the home app. App storage, async image. Can I? Protocol. Okay. Any view init. Do ex app storage, async image. Automatic control group, that's not it. Axis, that's not it either. Axis, background, balance, binding. Not app either. Extension button. Where is extension? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show quick help, so I can say open in developer settings. Yes. This here says that there, okay? Precede the structure's declaration with the add main attribute to indicate that your custom app protocol conformer provides the entry point. Yes. Create an instance of the app using the body that you define for its content. I get that. Implementing an app, right? I need these two, and these two are like implemented for me. But where? Swift synthesizes a default initializer for structures that don't provide one. You typically rely on the default. Oh, okay. So if I do like this, hello, just like that, and a default initializer is okay, then I'll remove this. Actually, okay, let's see if it works. I doubt it, but let's see. Build succeeded. Initialized. It works. Cool. So how are you today? I'm doing fine. I did a little work earlier. That was nice. Oh, it looks like the model froze just now. I apologize for that. I think I'll stream until my phone runs dry. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So what I'm then going to do is have a... Oh. What can I do? I wanna have a property wrapper called an action, and that's also going to be a struct action, just like that. For type, it does not contain a wrap value. Okay, I'm going to let wrapped value be a function which is declared like this in Swift. Okay. So the idea is that a wrap value will be called once once a button on the Stream Deck is pressed. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. That makes sense. Okay. Katheri. Paper, GitHub. I actually really want to know how they do it in Fluent. What's the difference between Fluent Kit and Fluent? That did yesterday, updated 3 days ago. Let's see. Fluent has Fluent plus history, page limit, provider session, currency. Doesn't look like Fluent does what I want it to do, so I'm gonna go for Fluent Kit. Fluent Kit. Okay, sources. Fluent Kit. Schema, question mark? Database schema. You take a enum JSON field Nope. Not schema. Doesn't do anything I need. Model, okay. Model fields. Fields is actually a protocol. Okay, so I'm going to check the documents for Vapor. In the documents for Vapor, we have Fluent, and I want to see. So there is an add ID and an add field. I assume these conforms to the field protocol. So where would they be? Properties. They would be in properties. Add ID. Okay. Type alias for model. Oh, okay. And that is a, okay, so if I do like this, extension, Streamdeck. I knew it was something weird like that, okay? You are not going to be a property wrapper. You are going to be a, what are you going to be? A protocol. And action is going to be, what are you going to be? Just like that. Protocol action. Naming is hard, man. Button action. Okay. I am then going to make a property wrapper. Property wrapper. And this is going to be a class. Okay. That works. Yeah. Public final class action property, and you are going to take a deck and a value. Okay. Where deck is a Streamdeck. And value, we don't need that because that's going to be a function no matter what. Okay. And you are going to have a public var self-value. Yeah. And you are going to have a let wrapped value. Wait, just like that. Okay. And we are going to have an extension. Normal property cannot have more restrictive actions. And there are no initializers. I'm gonna make one. Just like that. Okay. Generic class cannot be declared public because its generic has internal type. Okay. There we go. Hang on. I need to mute. Sorry about that. Actually, you know what we need? We need a name. Let var name dot string, and we need to get that. There we go. Working on Stream Deck while on live stream where everyone is just a stream of consciousness, but are you near a running water stream? Oh my god. It. Okay. So we need to public let name be a string. We need name string, just like that. Self dot name equals name, just like that. Internal property wrap value cannot have more restrictive access than its enclosing, which is public. Really interesting. Public, just like that. Okay. So idea here is I'm just nicking how they do in Vapor. Where they do a public Sibelius for action. And you don't take a equals action property self, just like that. Just like that. Because then what we can do is have an action Can you be a func? Func press print hello world. Okay. Press just like that. Property wrapper attribute action can only be applied to a property. Okay. Not a function? That seems like a huge oversight, but whatever. I can live with this. I'm just going to... Yes, I need to stop streaming.